Oh, well, now there's a bunch of horses. The horse problem's gotten worse now, thanks to that. Silly horse bastards. You got here after everything had already happened. We have arrived. Oh, excellent. I can't wait to become an integral and extensive part of this game's rich plot. No, it's time to get serious. I don't know why I had my mask up at all, to be honest. Was it necessary? Maybe you just wanted to see that I was an old man. Who knows? I've got a crossbow at any rate. Is this where the game's happening? Big spiral room that was really just in the game purely for decoration. Oh, somebody's been letting the bloody skylight talk them into destroying statues again. No. Edith! But that means... And the mask comes back off. Who's playing the organ? Who the fuck's been playing the organ now? Is it you? You're supposed to be dead. You're not even moving. How are you making music? That's the real question. I'm still dead. Did I win? Why am I covered in nunchucks or whatever those are? What's happening with my arse? Why am I grey? Why am I floating? What was the point of that? Why did I not just appear in the temple where the scene just was, as I have done every time before? Yep, she's definitely dead. No matter how hard I whisper. Oh, who's this other dead boy now? Oh, he's dropped a sword. Oh, it clanged off in a very unnatural way. It all makes sense now. The licorice. I don't believe this is so like you. Running off with swords, turning into smoke, having licorice revelations. Your mother warned you about this, I mean, really. Reduced. You fools. It all makes sense now. I am Darius reincarnate. My fucking leg, ow! How dare you! Wow, you really kind of deflated the whole... what I was going for. So reincarnation isn't a flawless process. It's gonna kick in any second. That, you know, the power of the gods and all that. Just give me a minute. Oh, you are doing. Oh no, shit. You know, killing Darius Reincarnate has a track record of not working out the way you seem to think it would. I really don't know. Oh, look at that idiot. You dare challenge the gods? Well, now you're being laughed at by ghosts. Showed you, didn't I? Bloody fuck.
Release me.
No, I want my girlfriend. Your elbows are becoming... Your elbows are clipping through all your clothes. God, could something just happen? I realise a lot's happening right now, but oh no, the licorice, we've become smoke. We've become licorice smoke. That's phase 2. Oh shit, that's phase 2 right there. Better check that the girl is still dead. Could you not have had this happen when you put him on the floor the first time?
Oh, yes, you didn't know I was a scorpion, did you? Behold, my final form. A big smoky boy. Ignore the subtitles. My name is Cover it up. Cover it.
Borrowed, he says. You're the nerve.
What
What are those for?
Get in my feet. The time is now.
I'd rather you didn't. I've sort of got a vested interest in getting out now. You're still there as well, also.
Oh, and now the time has come for the Licorice Overlord to rise again with his elbows. Oh,
That was a very awkward attack. I am almighty. Oh, and you've taken a little sword out of the ground as well. But I'll thud at you regardless. Is there a reason you had to get that sword in particular? Is it special? Is it a special sword? I don't remember having arachnid legs on my back, to be completely honest. I remember this bit, don't remember the arachnid legs. Do I have, like, another attack I can do? You shooting lasers into my chest? Oh, I'm doing fire! Did I do that deliberately, or what's... I am actually controlling this, right? It doesn't feel like it, to be honest. I made myself do a thud. Where's all of everyone else? What are you all doing back there? Come over here. You all just sort of walked under me and are now slowly walking away. Don't you bloody walk away from me. Was I supposed to stop you from getting to there? Well, I'm alone in a temple now. I guess. Well, there's your payoff, everyone. Hope it was everything you dreamed of. I don't know that it's a good idea to rely on horses too much around these parts, sir. So, I guess this sword was specifically important. I guess I just fling it into a pond. Didn't even really do anything to it. Oh shit. Oh god, that's not what I thought it would do. Let's get out. Oh god, fucking damn it. They could have done this the whole time? Why did you bother separating him into 16 pieces? You could have just, like, dragged him into a pond with your bloody... just flinging a sword into it. Reverse Excalibur situation, sealed Darius away forever. This entire series could have been prevented. Oh. Oh no. Falling over, my one weakness. No. I finally had some semblance of power. There was going to be a point to having done this. You're just gonna pull me into a fucking pond? After barely explaining? Josh. Edith?
Impossible. You're supposed to be gone.
Josh, if you go into the well, the game will end.
No. No, no!
So, if you knew that this was a thing you could have done the entire time, why did we not just do this in the first place? I'm just saying... This is clearly a more permanent solution to the problem, and you seemed to know exactly what you were doing. Why did we have to wait until a boy died? Oh no, look at our bridge! Look at it! It's going away now forever. You see, clearly this was the more effective solution. Oh, shut up. Hello, I'm still here. Still very much on an altar. Oh, did you move, or did I imagine that? I mean, we all know she's going to move, but it's taking forever to do a single thing again. There we go, she's going blim 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 with her lips. And now she's opened her eyes and she's fine. I hope I didn't miss anything while I was asleep. Wonder if anything important transpired. In fairness, it didn't. Shadow of the Colossus. I'm sort of glad to be done with it. Never have to suffer through this game's bullshit again after this. Fucking hell. I've got no shoes on in a temple today, thanks. So, the true Darius were the enemies we made along the way, seemingly. So what we've learned is that Darius is the supreme god of Liquorice, and is apparently plural, was just split up into 16 different people, one of whom I guess retained the main Darius identity, but was a horse, for his hubris. Like that one, except that horse is an actual horse, not a giant stone one, and is limping because of injuries. From falling off of a cliff, one broken leg. So there you go. And it took 700 years for that to happen as well now, and so we've just got to watch them slowly walk up some stairs, I think, is the rest of this game. Yeah, you're having a very emotional time with this horse that I don't know you've ever met. I'm sure it's great. I could have sworn you picked up the guy's sword and all, but that got thrown in a pond. What? Oh, I guess it cuts back to them, because there's more of them after this. Cuts back after just some footage of 16 Colossi, and after which they will have moved 12 feet. This game, I'm telling you. Don't really have anything to say. I've said everything I was ever going to say, just in the time it took for me to navigate your idiot creatures. You can have as many lizards as you want, it's not gonna fix that. I will probably never play this again unless a gun is put to my head. What started as a fun concept became a soul-crushing obligation. I was thinking about maybe going off in my own time, getting doing what you need to do to get the harpoon and whatnot, and all the fun bonus stuff there. I'm now not gonna. I'm just not gonna. There are other games I'm more excited about doing on this channel. 'Cause this is the most done I have ever been with a thing. And I did not think I would come out of this with such a negative feeling about the game, because I remember enjoying this a lot. And that has not been the case this time around. Still going. Are you doing that thing where you're trying to make me repeat myself in the hopes that I reword it so that into something where you can twist the meaning? Make you come out of it looking better. Pretending you didn't understand the first time. Has the bridge been falling this whole time? How long is this bridge? You've got a pointlessly long bridge. No wonder you wanted us to look at it. The amount of time it must have taken to build. And it's so narrow and impractical. Well, nobody's ever gonna happen again here now, thanks. Gotten rid of it forever. I appreciate your sympathy. Thanks to my intervention, can I point out? Well, there's fruit. The fruit's managed. What I've done? You made the bloody no, you didn't. What's the law I contrived? Oh my god, they hadn't moved 12 feet. They literally hadn't started walking. Are you fucking my arse? giggling Christ. They're real proud of it, and they're not necessarily wrong to be. It's really just, like, it's purely personal. There's not a shred of objectivity here, and I've never claimed there is, and that's not what criticism ever is. There's a Go and fuck yourselves. Hi, it would appear that my boyfriend turned into an infant after being possessed by a licorice smoke god and having his sword thrown into a small pond into which he was then dragged. Oh, I'm fucking out. That's it. This is where I draw the line. God. I'd forgotten about that. I figured there'd be something, but I'd forgotten about that. So is he part man, part god, part sword now? And part fountain? What a confusing existence. What a way to end. What a thing to end as. You all, So I guess there's no need for an in memory. Because we are all of them now, it turns out, I guess. They never truly died. They just turned into licorice and burrowed inside us so that they could reform as a complete being. You ever just say something, and it's not the most ludicrous thing I've said in the process of this. Not by a long shot. But after so much else, there's a deer though! Little creature.
Look at the friend. Hello. I'm in the distance. I'm walking between your credits, looking at you with my narrow little steppy legs.
What a sort of wrinkled face. And I'm here doing walks. I'm here... Squirrel!
Squirrel, look at...
We're here to heal your horse. There's a butterfly as well, all sorts of animals. The birds have come now too. We were a magician from the very beginning. Ah! You, I've got a fucking bone to pick with you. You grabbed me out the sky. Look at the infant, the newborn Darius. Oh, no, we've left. The birds, specifically, are not interested. Don't worry, mate. The end of the game's this way. I'll take you right there. Sorry about all that. They're a bit up themselves in that building. Oh. While I've got you here, look at my big wingies. I'm a good bird. Don't grab us out of the sky, please. It's very rude. And it doesn't amount to much. We've had a lot of fun in this series talking about jumping and grabbing birds. But you're really not going to accomplish anything by doing it, and I hope that point has been borne out. But beyond anything else, it's simply inconsiderate. So please, practice some kindness towards your avian friends as they fly into a big cloud. Is this the end? Is this the end of the game in this cloud? Is it going to fade out when we cloud through? I'm doing electronic disclaimers. What? It's night time now, and the moon is there. We're going to the moon. This game is going to end by us flying all the way to the bloody moon in real time. I'm gonna go find the Kishinasura. Oh, there's the... No, just end. Not even like a graceful, like, fin just fading out across an image of the moon. Just plain black background just says end. I'm gonna stop now. Tune in next time for something I'll be less bitter about, hopefully. God damn it. The nerve of you telling me to enter time attack mode.